I'm going to be going through a couple of different headphones today. I know I had a couple of different initial impression unboxing type videos for these headphones. These are the Beyerdynamic DT1990 Pro and the Focal Elex from Draught.com. Um, in the other video, I definitely did a little bit of a comparison to the Sennheiser HD660S. That's been my daily driver for a couple of years now. Just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of where I'm coming from when I'm trying to figure out, okay, am I going to like this headphone in the long run? Am I not? I listen to music. I use it for work for 8+ hours a day, and then I also play a lot of games. Those games include first-person shooters, MOBAs, RPGs, so a very wide variety of games. And so I'd like to get something that kind of fits all of that for me. I'm not a pro gamer. I don't expect to be a pro gamer. And but I want something that has good audio cues for the first-person shooter, and then something that also is good for just an immersive experience, right? So let's kind of go through this a little bit. I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as possible, but just going to explain to you all my impressions of these as I've had 2-3 weeks to really listen to these now. The DT1990 Pro, I think it's a little bit of a spoiler alert that it's not connected to my computer right now. It's a good headphone, so please don't get me wrong. But I do not like really the sound presentation from these headphones. I know that they're used mainly for, or they can definitely be used for professional mixing. It's not colored at all. It's very accurate. That all is well and good, but for my use case scenario, I didn't really enjoy these. I also didn't really enjoy the comfort of the ear cups. I'm looking for something that is comfortable, something that's good for that music, and that's also good for gaming. Comfort-wise, I would say these are probably 7 out of 10. Uh, I They're lightweight again, but I don't like the shape of the ear cups. I don't like how it feels on my ear, and I don't know. The clamping force wasn't bad, but I just didn't really find these that comfortable. For music, again, they sound good, but they are a little bright for my taste. And they did have good detail, which I love detail when listening to music. But I don't know. I just did not like how they presented it all. Games again, good. If I could give a rating for music, I would say again 6 out of 10 probably for that for me, and then probably about a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, probably 8 out of 10 for games. Again, it works well for the positional cues. I did test these on both with the more open ear pads and the ones with a more accurate ear pads with less holes that it comes with. But I just, again, I found myself not wanting to test these anymore, and that's a bad sign. Again, everyone's experience is going to differ here. You're going to have a different opinion than I do, and that is 100% fine. I expect that, and I think that's great, and that's why there's so many headphones in this world. Now, those that really enjoy Sennheiser sound, the HD600 series, I would highly recommend the Focal Elex. I actually had somebody comment on my Focal video saying, hey, if you really enjoy the 660S, you're going to love these. And they were exactly right. I absolutely love these headphones. They were a little tight at first with the clamping force, but after even just a few days, it loosened up for me a lot. It's very comfortable, and I absolutely love the comfort of this headphone. It's not perfect. It's a little heavy, but that doesn't really bother me. But I would give this a good 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Again, it's not perfect, but very, very good. Music. It is very detailed. What I say to people is it's like recording, that recording, that mix is getting just all the detail of it is just getting slammed into your face constantly. And I personally love that. I think it is a very immersive experience. And again, I love the sound presentation of it. It does have a similarity to the Sennheiser sound, but it's it's a fuller sound, more detail, more resolution. I think that the higher end and the bass extension is a lot better. And I think it's a really, really nice sweet spot. Again, I love my HD 660S, but yeah, just the little bit of extra bass, the more detail, the better position. You hear a lot better positional audio with these versus the Sennheiser. Um, I love these headphones, and I think if you're in the market for a little bit of an upgrade from that HD 600 type series, because again, right now the 660S you can find for about $350. That is not a bad price. You know, the 6XX that can be on sale for less than or 200 or less. Um, and then you have the 58X Jubilee, and now the 6XX and the 58X. Those are from drop.com. But those are great headphones, and I've heard both of them. I did prefer the 660S over those just because I like the extra detail. I didn't honestly like the 6XX all that much, but I love the 660S. I thought that was a worthy buy over the 6XX. But again, everyone loves those headphones. 660S, great headphone for $350. I think that's a wonderful deal. The 1990 Pro for $500. I think this used to go for like $600, but I found it for $500. For somebody who likes this type of sound, and especially if you're doing your own mixing, I think it's worth it. But I don't think it's worth it for my scenario. The Focal Elex, it can go on sale for just $50 more at $550. That's how I got mine. 100% worth it. 100% worth it. I'd probably think a little bit if it was the original $700 price, but yeah, at $550, I think that is very, very worth it. So if you have the money, if you're in the market for a great pair of headphones, and you're just looking for, I mean, this is what I consider my end game. I'm not gonna be going into the $1,000 worth of headphones. That's just, I'm not interested. Of course, I would love to hear it, and I would love that experience, but I just can't justify that price. But I absolutely love these headphones. Again, I know that there's some concern about the repairability, like for the ear cups, for instance. I know for a while there was only stuff directly from the manufacturer, and those were like $200 pair of ear cups, and that is just not feasible. These are from, I do have an extra set now from Drop. Drop is making ones for these headphones, and those are only like $60. So again, I grabbed myself a pair of those just for whenever I need them. But again, I don't see that headphone breaking down anytime soon. Drop.com does have a 2-year warranty, so if you do have any kind of problems with the drivers or anything, if it's faulty, it's probably going to show up within that period of time. I know some people may have had a slightly different experience, but I know for the most part when it comes to hardware, if it's going to have a problem, it's going to show itself between now and 2 years from now. So I don't think that you'll have much problem at all when it comes to the longevity of these headphones. One thing that I did want to add real quick is I did buy an extra pair of cables for this. I mainly did that because the original cable that this came with is just too short for the length from me to my case. It was too short. Tugged and it was a little stiff. So I know a lot of people said that they're absolutely horrible, and I get that they're definitely not the best. And I know that there's a lot better stuff out there. And believe me, I want to be able to buy stuff from Peryapt, I think is the name of the cable manufacturer, and then also Heart Audio, I think was another one. But I would love to get those at some point. I just don't have the money for that right now. But maybe eventually I'll be able to grab myself one of those cords and give it a try and see how, if it colors the sound at all. I know that I'm probably going to catch a lot of stuff for this, but this is a cheap pair off of Amazon. Pretty sure it was just a $25 Chinese brand that I probably shouldn't be using. But again, I haven't really heard that much of a difference when it comes to the actual sound of it. I would definitely like something of higher quality for sure. But when it comes to the actual sound of the headphones, I think it sounds really just fine. I am using the EVGA new audio card that is capable of driving headphones at, I believe it was up to 600 ohms. So I know it has a lot of power in it. But I also get that it may not be like the top notch amp DAC stack or anything. If you have any suggestions of that, please let me know down in the comments below. I really want to know, what is your opinion that works really well with the Focal Elex? Actually, I had somebody reach out to me talking about a one from Shit Audio that they say works really well for this. I'd love to get more recommendations on this. I'm going to be looking into that, the solution from Shit Audio, but that is something that I will be looking at possibly getting in the future. I would love to see, okay, is this actually going to make a difference for me or not? So comment down below. Let me know what you think. What is a good DAC amp combo or stack, and then if you have any all-in-ones that you would recommend for this, let me know that as well. I'm always open for a more simplified desk space if I can. But if it's much better to go with the amp DAC stack versus the all-in-one, let me know. Again, just my experience when it comes to that is a little slim. Again, you're not listening to an audiophile here. All right. Well, that was my experience. That is my opinion, and I really appreciate you all coming today and hearing me out. I'm going to be coming out with some more stuff here. I'm probably going to do some speaker reviews and then also some electronic hardware reviews overall. So stay tuned. I'm looking forward to being able to talk with you guys further and show you guys more of the different things that I've come across that I see is worth it and not worth it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.